Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off from Tampa. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Throwing is Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s. It sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work too.
So before they try it on 3rd and inches, a timeout's called. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Got a man. This is Evans. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Point it right.
First down, here's Baker. He's got Emeka Egbuka. Racing down the left side. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down throw here. Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And he's going to slide in safely after a gain of about 9. Productive effort there, though it does still bring up third down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, I certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop them.
Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they could make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. It's the tackle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Williams on 1st down. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. First down throw by Williams. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Short pass brought in. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down Bears. And dose of the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
1st down, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
To the air yet again, Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive.
Touchdown, Bears.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Again, it's Williams. Buying some time right. And he runs this in. That's going to knock this game up at 8 apiece. What a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring, and without hesitation, on everyone out there to go for 2. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to be their perfect type of game.
Yeah, you think both these offenses just going to go for 2 from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
He finds Evans left side. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Offense is out there ready to get things going again. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Irving on the inside give. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Mayfield looking to throw on this 3rd and 1. It's complete. This is Nguka. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Cuts right. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
All right, here we go, Brock. Todd Bowles believing in his offense. They're going for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point.
And this is Cup inside the end zone. The 2-point try successful. They're up to a 16-8 lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do.
That right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, and give to Swift. For a second, we both thought he'd get the 1st, but it winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. He's got him, that's Swift. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. We've set it down from 37.
And the Bears first down.
First down, here's Swift. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up second down. Running with Swift out of the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Third down here, need 8 on play. Here he goes, third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
Bucky Irving. 10 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Williams to throw on first. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
Watch out.
Williams trying to throw for it. Catches it at the 1. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Bears 14.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. He's brought down just inside the 25. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Kings, 180.
Mayfield on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 12 yards. Complete to Bucky Irving.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
For the field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the lead stays at 2. Here's the final play of our first half.
Slam left.
The final throw before the break. Look at this first play, and he's going for it. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Blackwell now to return it. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
First down, Williams to throw. Secured by Burden on the slant. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 6-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. A dose of the hurry up offense here.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Pass brought in by Burden. And he's going to have them up to that 23. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Running behind center with Swift. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They've got first down here from the 36.
A gain of 12. First down fair.
Going to run again with Swift. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Williams from the gun. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Trying to throw this from the gun.
38-yard line.
Complete right side. Burden has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
15. And the Bears first down.
Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels!
Now an inside handoff to Swift. He'll cobble together a yard there. Called down by Christian Izien. Offense up to the line fast.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Is that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard
They run with Swift. Makes a tackle, and he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jordan.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Buccaneers 16. Milo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. A lot of space ahead. Has a hole left, room to run. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bears 20. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Blackwell now to return it. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st down Chicago.
Now a give to Swift. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This is Swift. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Swift gets it again on second down. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11.
At the Buccaneers' 32-yard line.
On the ground with Swift. Good run there, about 9, but still third down coming up. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Bears down by only 3. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. He'll throw it. Completed to his running back. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll run now with Swift. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
At the 17-yard line.
On the give, it's Swift. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
On the carry, it's Swift. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Brings up second and
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Ready, set. Jordan.
Manangai. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Buccaneers 23. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Here he is to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Bears take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa. So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go from Chicago. Josh Blackwell to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground.
Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He finds Odunze running the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. Cut near the goal line. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
All right, here we go, Brock. Todd Bowles believing in his offense. They're going for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he'll get in. That gives them an 8-0 lead.
And makes the score Buccaneers 8. Bears
They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done. But into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
Chase
McLaughlin has it on the tape, and he's ready to send this flying. Devin Duvernay to return it. Escapes the defender. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
To throw, Williams. Short pass brought in. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Blitz coming from Williams. Escapes the pocket. Looking slant route complete. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears make it a 2-point game. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. He spins right by him. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start his drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Mayfield now from the gun. That's complete, Mike Evans. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at first down here. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
This is Irving on second. He dodged the tackle. They can't stop him. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That's a pickup of 9. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
They give for the first time to Rachaad White. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's the give to Irving. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Mayfield looking to throw on this 3rd and 1. Got a man. This is Evans. And he'll go down here at the 16. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
16-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Baker out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Baker now from the gun. Oh, he got free. Escapes the pocket. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know, if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Irving will score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And the pass is the right call on the two-point try, but we've got laundry on the field, so let's listen. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. All right, so they're sticking with a two-point try, Brock. Now from the 7. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. And this is caught inside the end zone. The two-point try successful. They're up to a 16-8 lead. Well, the penalty did not deter them. They go from 7 yards out and still convert for 2.
And you know what it was about, Kate? Do you know what that was about?
I don't.
It was about execution. It wasn't about, oh, I got more of the playbook opened up because I got a penalty. No, give me that play from the 3 because you have more run-pass options. You set yourself back. It means heightened execution. That's what got them the two-point conversion.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. On play action, here's Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Connects on the crosser. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
A 46-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good, and that gets them back within 5.
See, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half, and that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Has it downfield working the left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's taken down at the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Running with Irving again on second. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
It's
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
180!
Irving on the inside give. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's about a 2-score game. Easy.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
22. Bears 11. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Duvernay on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10. At their own
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
What is up? LeBron! Whiskey!
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the third. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Cover! Shoot up! Watch out!
First down, Williams. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
Williams from the gun. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Third down. Here's Williams. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. Desperation time here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Finds him over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice kickoff, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and short, Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Straight ahead, it's Irving. He's going to have this one down to the 28. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Once again, Irving.
He finds him 6 yards on that first down.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off from Tampa. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
180.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Right back to Irving now. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
180. What's up?
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
180. What's up?
Now a carry by Irving. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. He brings it in. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Here we go. It's Mayfield. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. 40. He's at the 30. The 10. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
An unexpected start to our scoring, huh? And now this offense's first look coming on a 2-point try.
32, 32, 32. Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels.
Williams trying to throw for it. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0. All right, I know y'all can't see this, but your girl is throwing some punches up here. Some early body blows, Brock. That team wasted no time reaching the end zone and then dropped another 2 points right on top of it.
Now, I'm going to say with the two-pointer, Kate, that was more than body blows. They just dropped a haymaker right to the chin.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Escapes the pocket. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now it's Irving. He's out in the clear. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll run this with Irving. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. And that is the end of our first quarter. 8-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Going with Irving here. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Got to stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. All right, so they're sticking with a two-point try, Brock. Now from the 7. Mayfield's going to look to throw this. Caught at the 2. And he's not going to get there. Can't quite reach the end zone, and they aren't able to tie things at 8. Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Staying grounded with Swift. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd
3rd
down.
and 2. Williams. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Fourth down, Williams. On target to Moore. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the red zone on first. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Again, it's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And Mayfield's able to get him the first down before sliding to a stop. Offense to the line fast.
14 yards. That's good for a first down.
First down throw here. Mayfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Point it right.
Buccaneers, first down.
First down, here's Baker. Lewis Slime puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
180.
Carry here for Irving. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Going the wrong way. It's second and goal now, back at the 12. Here's another for him. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's not going to be denied a second time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular. Say, nah, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift.
And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Bears first down.
First down, Williams to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
At the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Here's Williams again. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
That's good. For the Bears, first down.
First down, Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down Bears. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Give him 24 on that play. And the Bucs have the first. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
By a man, he's in the clear. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Kevin Byard comes up with it. The 40. Into the red zone. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Second time he's had in there, and throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Devin Duvernay to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And Will Slaughter puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Williams from the gun.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Christian Izien with the INT. And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3.
Bears 18.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Josh Blackwell to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Going one again with Swift. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Bears first down. A gain of 31 yards.
Williams on 1st down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 3rd quarter lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Short pass brought in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game. But boy, Brock, what a
4
shot.
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Flush out to his left. He has room past the 25. And Mayfield's able to get him the 1st down before sliding to a stop. Working quickly here.
That's good.
1st down looking to throw. Mayfield finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
11 more yards. That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out of the... They score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 3rd quarter lead. Baker Mayfield a touchdown.
Well, Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3.
Bears 25. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Duvernay on the return. This is close, but he is not in the end zone. Brock by less than a yard. They avoid the safety. But boy, that was close.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
From his end zone, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it.
It's a gain of 29.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Bears first down.
First down, here's Swift. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To throw is Williams. Chased out to his right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jacob Parrish.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in, coverage-wise, to every route combination they're trying to throw?
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by Grady Jarrett.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Baker now from the gun. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Here's the give to Irving. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th.
That makes the score Buccaneers 36. Bears.
That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
That was my old coach. I thought it was pretty good. Blackwell now to return it. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed to his running back. Down the left sideline he goes. And
And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
It's a gain of 48 yards. First down.
In the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals.
And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Again, it's Williams. And he's got it. That gets him two and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. But get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
First down from the 42. On the give, this is Irving. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is Irving on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
With Irving again on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Once again, Irving. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers only up by a few. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Mayfield now from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. Drops back.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
Here he is to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
Setting up to pass. Dumped off to his running back. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Bears.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Slam left! Slam left!
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
To the air yet again. Williams has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Bears 1st down. A gain of 12. And the Bears.
Here's Williams again. Going deep here for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
You got pointed!
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Complete right side, Burden has it. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
Gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and inches.
To throw. It's on target to Moore. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
36. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 3 now.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
From the gun, Mayfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Bears make the play that should win them this game.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
So first down from the 41.
Now an inside handoff to Swift.
And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So the Bears take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know